and welcome back. And I'm Zoe, and today we're exploring how Christmas celebrations are becoming simpler, warmer, and more meaningful than ever.
Yes, and it's interesting because this shift reflects how people are prioritizing connection and comfort over tradition-driven pressure.
And exactly. And that's why in this episode, we'll talk about calm traditions, thoughtful gifting, and the real meaning behind modern Christmas celebrations.
I agree. And by looking at these changes closely, we can better understand how the holiday experience is evolving for families today.
Yeah, I totally agree that Christmas feels different every year.
Yeah.
But this time, I think people are craving a calmer, cozy celebration.
Yes, you're right. And the rise in at-home cooking reflects a broader desire for comfort and togetherness during the season.
That makes sense
Yeah.
because even I've noticed more families focusing on small moments rather than big events.
I agree. And the data consistently shows that people value meaningful rituals over large gatherings now.
So based on that, do you think holiday gifting is also moving toward simpler choices?
Yes, absolutely. And it's driven by the idea that thoughtful gifts carry more emotional weight than expensive ones.
Exactly. And I think that emotional element is also why home-cooked Christmas meals are making a comeback.
I agree, but I'll add that personalization works because consumers are seeking emotional connection, not just objects.
I love that idea because when Christmas becomes about intention instead of expectation, it feels lighter and more genuine.
Exactly. And when we focus on comfort, connection, and purpose, the celebration naturally becomes more meaningful for everyone involved.
Right. That's a perfect way to look at it. And hopefully it encourages people to enjoy Christmas in a way that truly feels right for them.
I agree. And embracing that mindset allows the holiday to be experienced with less pressure and more appreciation.
If this conversation resonated with you, take a moment to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss future talks like this.
Yes, and joining the channel helps us continue sharing thoughtful conversations that add value beyond the holiday season.
We'd also love to hear from you, so let us know in the comments how you usually celebrate Christmas or what makes the season special for you.